Good morning, dear language lovers. Today on 7th September 2023, Thursday, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major events of the Hindu daily. I'm Chintu M, Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the major events of the Hindu daily and to see how words have been arranged in a sentence so that we can use them in our daily communication. We go with the first insight of the day. Engagement with ASEAN is an important pillar of India's Act East policy, says Modi. It's a comment from the Prime Minister of India. Modi says, engagement, go with the first insight of the day. First noun of the day. It ends with a meant. Meant must be nouns.
Engagement.
Engagement. That A sound is very prominent. Once again, engagement.
Engagement.
It's an arrangement to meet someone, to do something at a particular time. It can be even an agreement to marry someone. Engagement with, you have an engagement with somebody. With ASEAN, as we know, ASEAN is the acronym for the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Engagement with ASEAN is, the verb is a state verb, is an important, important. It has got a beautiful pronunciation.
Important.
Important. It's an adjective basically. Important.
Important.
The accent falls on the second syllable. Important. Important.
Important.
Important. Pillar. Pillar of India's P-A-L-L-A-R. Pillar can be noun.
Pillar.
It's a strong support, part of a building, pillar of India's Act East policy. It's a policy promoted by India, Act East, says Modi. Engagement with ASEAN is an important pillar of India's Act East policy. Engagement with ASEAN is not an important pillar. It's a negative structures from a statement. Is engagement with ASEAN an important pillar of India's Act East policy? Why is? In case this question is also possible. Then we have a question tag. Engagement with ASEAN is an important pillar of India's Act East policy, isn't it? This is how we make use of a sentence or multiple purposes of sentence features. Now we go to next item. SC protects Editors Guild journalists from arrest. SC, Supreme Court. What does it do? It protects. P-R-O-T-E-C-T. It can act as both a verb and a noun. The reflection is seen in its pronunciation. If it is a verb, the accent falls on the second syllable.
Protect.
Protect. Protect. If it is a noun, the accent is in the first syllable. Protect. So, P. SC protects. SC does protect. SC does not protect. Why does SC protect? SC protects. Doesn't it? Editors Guild journalists from arrest. From what? Arrest is a very important word. A-R-R-E-S-T. A-R-R-E-S-T is a noun here.
Arrest.
Arrest. To stop or interrupt the development of something. Arrest. It can act as a verb also. The act of arresting someone. Arrest as a noun.
Arrest.
Arrest. SC protects. Editors Guild. Guild can be an association. Now we come to the next item. 40 injured during protest over army barricade in Manipur. 40 people were injured. That must be read in passive. I-N-J-U-R-E. Injured.
Injured.
Okay. Injured. Hurt or physically harmed.
Injured. Injured.
Injured. See, injured. The pronunciation is very tricky. Injured. The letter U doesn't have any scope here.
Injured.
Injured. 40 injured. During what? During protest. The accent for first syllable. P-R-O-T-E-S-T. So nouns will have accents on the first syllable.
Protest.
Protest. It's a strong complaint expressing disagreement. 40 injured during protest over something. Army barricade in Manipur. Now we go to next item. Bleak power prospects despite monsoon revival. It's a beautiful sentence. B-L-E-A-K. So bleak power Power is a noun, so bleak is modifying that noun's adjective.
bleak,
Bleak. It's an empty or less attractive. If the situation is bleak, there is little hope or no hope. Bleak power prospects. Power prospects. Prospect. Prospect. Prospect can be noun here.
prospect,
Prospect, beautiful. Prospect.
prospect,
The possibility that something good might happen in the future. Prospect. Per prospects, despite. Despite is a very important conjunction here. Despite. Despite.
despite,
Without taking any notice or being influenced. It can be a preposition also. Despite. It can be conjunction also. Despite monsoon revival. Monsoon has been revived. But does it mean that you will get power possibility? That is the meaning. Despite.
despite,
Bleak power prospects despite monsoon revival. Revival is a very interesting noun. Revival. Revival.
revival,
The process of becoming more active. Revival. Now we come to last suicide of the day. Parties anxious over low polling percentage. So this has been set against the backdrop of Puduppally by-elections. Parties are anxious, anxious. It's a beautiful adjective.
anxious,
Anxious, worried and nervous. Anxious.
anxious,
You have a concern, anxious. Party is anxious. Grammatically, that is not correct because adjective must have is amar before that. Parties are anxious over something. Low polling percentage.
anxious,
Anxious. Beautiful. This is how we cover the words in the newspaper so that our language will be taken next level. We have got a lot of words today like important, like anxious, like bleak, prospects, guilt, rest, injured. This is how we grow in our pronunciation also. I wish you all the best in our language journey. Have a great day. Thank you very much.